This is Njambiz. Welcome back to my channel. Or welcome if you're new here. Please hit that subscribe button to join Team Njambiz. And it is absolutely free to subscribe. So what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Yeah, subscribe. Alright. So today I want us to do agenda reveal. We're doing agenda reveal. And Kiran is in the studio with me. He may be coming in and out of frame as we find out what sex baby is. What sex baby?
Baby.
Is it sex or gender? What gender baby is? So we recently did a gender scan, or just a scan, and found out the gender of the baby. Just actually a few days ago. Oh no, the sun is fading out. The sun is fading out. I hope you can still see me as well. This natural lighting business. I need to get some lights anyway. We recently did a scan, know the gender. But I want to do a sort of experiment, sort of an experiment to see how accurate gender myths are on predicting the gender of the baby. So we are going to go through some of the myths. I have I've written them down so that I don't forget. I have seven myths that predict the gender of your baby. And I want to see how accurate they are. And like I said, I already do know the gender, so stick around to find out. I will share the gender at the end of this video once we see how accurate these myths are. So we're gonna go through the myths, see what applies, what doesn't, see what gender we come up with, determined by the myths, and then I'll tell you the gender and we see how accurate they are. Yes? Are we in for this? Alright, let's start with myth number 1. So the first myth is carrying high. Now if your pregnancy, your baby bump is carrying low, it is said to be a boy. If it's high, it is said to be a girl. Now mine, I will insert photo here. Mine has, for this pregnancy, we are talking about this specific pregnancy. We will review after you find out the gender. We can do a quick recap to see if Kiran's pregnancy was accurate in determining his gender as well. So we'll see. This pregnancy at the moment is carrying low, which according to the myth means team boy. So 1 point for boy. 1 point for it's a boy. And number 2, myth number 2. Number 2 is carrying around the middle. Now I'll demonstrate this in the short clip, insert clip. This is carrying low, mostly, baby is mostly on the lower part. The bump is mostly out on the lower part. And this is carrying round the middle. As you can see, my bump is more spread out than it is popping out. Yes? See? Not as popped out as it is spread out. And this is at 6 months pregnant, just to put some context into it. So carrying low and middle. Low and middle. So mine for this pregnancy is mostly carrying around the middle, and it is said if it's carrying around the middle, it's a girl. If it's carrying to the front, it's a boy. And as you've seen my belly isn't quite popping out as much as it is spreading round. So my bump is mostly spreading around the middle than it is popping out. So according to that, it means the baby is a girl. So we have 1 for girl. Myth number 3. Woo! Myth number 3 is a faster fetal heart rate. So it is said if the fetal heart rate is more or greater than 140 beats per minute, if it's faster, it's a girl. If it's lower, it's a boy. And this current pregnancy, the fetal heart rate is at 148 beats per minute, or 146, but it was 140 something. So according to that means it's a girl. So 2 points for girl, 1 point for boy so far. Number 4. Cravings. Now I've checked out 2 different websites that actually say contradicting things. The first one says if you crave sweet stuff, you're mostly having a girl. If you crave salty things, you're having a boy. And the other one says the opposite. If it's salty, it's a girl. If it's sweet, it's a boy. But it doesn't actually matter for me in this one, because they're kind of tied. I've been craving sweet stuff on occasion and salty stuff on occasion. I have been craving cakes, which is sweets, actual sweets and chewing gum. I actually do have some juicy fruit over here, a packet of juicy fruit, sweet chewing gum. I have been craving what else? Cakes, chewing gum, mandazis, those are all sweet. And I've also been craving crisps, sausages, chicken, which are also salty. So for me, this one is kind of a tie, so I'll give 1 point to each. 1 point to boy and 1 point to girl, because I've been craving around 50-50 on this one. 50-50, so I'll give it 1 point each, boy and girl. Then number 5. Number 5 is breakouts and oily skin. Now I found this one to be hilarious. They say if you have, which I do have in this pregnancy, I mentioned that in my pregnancy update video that I did a week or more ago. If you haven't watched that on the symptoms of this pregnancy, check that out. I will link it. Is it here or here? I've forgotten. I'll link it somewhere here. Pregnancy update. Check that video out. It has all the symptoms. I talked about acne. I've been having a lot of breakouts especially on my face. Right now it's not so bad, but I'm sure it's still there. It's gotten a bit better, but it's been bad. It's been bad. I've had a lot of breakouts. And according to the myth, this one is hilarious. Apparently, if you have a lot of breakouts, it's a baby girl. And the reason they explain this is if you're carrying a girl, she is sucking or stealing your beauty, which is why you get a lot of breakouts. Something like that, which was hilarious. It's just funny. It makes no sense scientifically, but yeah. Apparently, if you have a lot of breakouts and oily skin, you're carrying a girl. If not, a boy. As for this one, I have had a lot of breakouts, so I guess that's 1 more point to Team Girl. Yeah? Yeah. Number 6. Myth number 6. Number 6 is excessive morning sickness. If you have excessive morning sickness, and not just during the morning, even goes throughout the day, the myth is that you're carrying a girl if your morning sickness is crazy. So this pregnancy, I have been fortunate. I have been fortunate not to have excessive morning sickness. If anything, I don't think I've had much of morning sickness this time round. I've barely had any morning sickness. So according to that myth, I am carrying a boy. So 1 point for team boy. And then the last, number 7, the last myth, the last gender myth, gender prediction myth. Is wild mood swings. If you have wild mood swings, I'm guessing crazy, out of the normal, but isn't that the whole definition of mood swings? It's just out of the normal and crazy. Is it just me? Is there such a thing as a mild mood swing? Otherwise, would it really be a mood swing? I don't know. As far as mood swings go, they say wild mood swings is a girl. I'm guessing moderate mood swings is a boy. That makes no sense to me. Because the whole point of a mood swing, it's out there, you know. Anyway, if you're having wild mood swings, it's a girl. If it's moderate, it's a boy. Now, I'm in no position to say how my mood swings have been, because let's face it, I am the recipient of the mood swings, would be much better placed to rate them. But if you ask me, and recipient, I mean the people around me, so would be much better positioned to rate my mood swings, I guess. But if you ask me, it's a little bit of a 50-50. Moderate mood swings at times, wild mood swings others. I can't quite say. So I'm just gonna give this one an even split. 1 point for team girl, 1 point for team boy. And that brings us to the total, because we finished with the myth. So according to the myth, let's close the book and put it away. According to the myth, gender prediction for this baby is it's a baby girl. According to the myth. But what gender is the baby? So it's time to find out the gender of the baby, the gender of the baby. Yay! This pregnancy, this baby, as of this week's scan at 6 months, which is at 23 weeks, 6 months, revealed that the baby is a, drum roll please, it's a baby girl. It's a baby girl. So I guess the myths were accurate. It is a baby girl. Although I do have to mention that the scan is about 80 to 90% accurate. So, and you know what happened with the first pregnancy? There was an error in the gender reveal, or in the gender scan, the first gender scan. Then the second one was accurate, but I am confident that this one is accurate. I am confident that this one is quite, excuse me, is quite accurate. So yeah, we're having a baby girl. A baby girl. I'm gonna have a boy and a girl now. Ooh, gender balance, gender equality now. I'm so excited for that. So yeah, comment down below what you thought it was. And comment down below if you believe the myths are accurate in predicting the gender or not. I'd like to know. As far as Kiran's pregnancy, when I was pregnant with Kiran, let's see if that applies. When I was pregnant with Kiran, did I carry high or low? I think I also carried low. Carrying around the middle or front? Around the middle. So that's 1 for boy, 1 for girl, okay. The fetal heart rates, I can't remember that, but I think it was also above 140, which means 2 for girl, 1 for boy. Cravings were mostly salty, so 2 for boy, 2 for girl. I did not have breakouts, crazy breakouts at that time. So that's 3 for boy, 2 for girl. The morning sickness was crazy morning sickness. So that means we had 3 for boy, 3 for girls. Mood swings, again, I cannot really remember, and I can't really be a good judge of that. So according to Kiran's pregnancy, it was 50-50. It was either a girl or a boy, because they're evenly matched. So yeah, I guess those things, you can't really rely on them. It's not science, people. It is not science. The only way to really determine the gender of the baby is to do a scan, preferably later in pregnancy. I think it would be a lot more, according to me, in my unprofessional opinion, it would be a lot more accurate later in pregnancy. But the only sure way to know the gender is after the baby is born. And you take a peek. That's the only sure time to know, okay, this baby is a boy or a girl. Anyways, that aside, it's up to you what you want to believe, what you want to do, what you want to try. Have at it. Have at it. Have fun with it too. So yeah, we're having a baby girl. Kiran is gonna have a baby sister. Baby? Hey, baby sister. And we are excited, ecstatic. We are. I am just over the moon with this. I am happy. Baby is healthy. Baby is growing well. Even if it was a boy, I'd still be just as excited. Just as excited, because I love this. Come, I love this baby boy of mine who wants nothing to do with this video. He is watching cartoon. So I'd be just as excited, but I'm really excited it's a girl, because now I have a boy and a girl. I'm gonna have a boy and a girl, which is amazing. It's amazing. I get the best of both worlds. Yeah. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Comment below, let me know what you think. Comment below, let me know how you feel about the myths of determining or predicting gender. Comment below, let me know what you thought I would be having. And comment below, let me know what other video, pregnancy related or not, you would like to see on this channel. Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, if you even watched this far, just give it a big thumbs up. Give it a big thumbs up. Give it a big thumbs up. Give it a big thumbs. Oh my god, I'm ridiculously excited. Give it a big thumbs up, comment, like, share widely to your peeps. Let's grow Team Njambiz, let's grow this channel. Share widely, and as always, if you haven't, why haven't you? Why have you not? If you haven't, subscribe, and I'll see you, you, in my next video.